Take a look at this. One of the biggest, most delicious seafoods you will find in all of Africa. But the most shocking thing about this is the price.
Today, I'm on a mission to find Africa's biggest,
It's over 7 pounds.
cheapest seafood.
That's an absolutely incredible deal. If we were in the USA, it'd probably be at least twice that price.
And by the end of this video, we'll be cooking up a giant species of crab you can't find anywhere else.
We're supposed to literally drink the juice from the crab's skull.
That's how you do it, man.
That's badass. Good morning and welcome to the city of Essaouira. It's about a 5-hour drive from Casablanca. Essaouira is a romantic coastal city. We were just in Casablanca, also on the coast, but this place has a completely different vibe all its own. Here you will find long, sprawling beaches. You'll find seagulls the size of your freaking head, and you'll find fish.
Port de Essaouira. Built in the 18th century, this port once fueled the city's economy, serving as a vital gateway between Africa, Europe, and the Americas.
Since we are in a fishing city, the seafood is extremely affordable. It's super cheap, and so I'm going to be looking for the best deals I can find today while looking for the most giant creatures of the deep. But there is one challenge. The challenge is shooting in Morocco in general. This place is not easy if you've come to take video. People just don't like the idea of having their image captured in any way. They hate it. I get the sense that people here feel like if you're taking a photo or a video, you're gonna be using that in some way to profit, and then they're losing out on something. And so, usually, if you want to film people here, you have to really pay up, or they might yell at you and scold you. Right now, I'm gonna freely walk around the market, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, nothing but good, solid interactions, because there's a lot of nice people here too.
The port comes to life with the tide as fishermen return. Their boats heavy with the early morning catch. These waters, teeming with life, offer an abundance of seafood like mackerel, tuna, and of course, the humble sardine.
Take a look, sardines.
The silver prize that keeps this port alive.
They have a massive amount of sardines on the boat below. He throws them up, and then they stack them up here. Now, these are like the fish middlemen, okay? They need somebody to go between the fisherman and the final seller, and that's what these guys do.
Sardines sell fast. They're cheap and gone before the salt even settles. But a few catches still linger, waiting for the right buyer. And today, I'm in the market for some fish.
So right now we're heading down a dock to meet a fisherman who's just come in from his catch. We're gonna see what he's got, and hopefully he's got a cool diversity of items, perhaps something that we can be cooking up later. But first we have to cross 2 boats. Let's go. And not just me, you too. Over to me. Thank you. All right, folks, meet the fisherman. Ashnus meeting. Aziz. Ashnus meeting.
Abdurrahim.
Abdurrahim. I'm gonna forget that in 10 seconds. Let's take a look at the catch of the day. These, I believe, may be whiting fish. This here is either a skate or a stingray. He holds the head like a bowling ball. I love it, except for now, the stingray is blind. You can see the underside, it skims the ocean floor and uses this big, disgusting mouth to scoop up food. Oh, this is a really good find. Okay, let me show you this. Nothing crazy. That's a tiny tuna. Right here, I'm told this is called a Saint-Pierre, but this is not the one that I like the most. Come take a look at this, guys. Oh, the ever slimy, the ever disgusting and creepy monkfish. I mean, look at those teeth. It has outer teeth and inner teeth. Can you imagine getting fitted for dentures for this thing? This type of fish in Japan is highly prized for its liver. It's like the foie gras of the sea. It's delicious. It tastes amazing. Oh. What are they doing with the monkfish here in Morocco? I don't know, but I'm dying to find out. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna undercut the competition. I'm buying this for myself. Eventually, I'm gonna bring this to a restaurant and we'll see if they're able to cook it up.
In Japan, a 6-pound monkfish could set you back $60 or more. Here, it's just $30. That's half the price. But before it makes its way to our upcoming restaurant, it needs a proper cleaning.
I am with my guy Abdesamad right here, fish cutting extraordinaire, and he is taking this monkfish to work. Seeing him just try to peel away the skin, it doesn't look less handsome. Oh yes, so satisfying, like peeling the sticker off a new iPhone screen. We're making our way towards the internal organs. That right there is what I'm talking about. This is a massive liver inside of the fish. I'm told he's gonna keep the liver, and from here he's gonna continue on to the rest of the meat so that we can take it to the restaurant to be cooked. Thank you, my guy. Shukran.
Aside from the monkfish, I've found something even more exciting.
All along this street, you're gonna find a lot of little market vendors that look like this. This is the owner back here, Abdul.
Abdul.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
They're putting every different type of seafood you can imagine, from oysters to shrimp to octopus, plus other different types of fish that we already saw on the boat. One thing that we did not see on the boat is this right here, an effing shark, an apex predator. I didn't know this, but it turns out everything from the ocean, at least in this country, halal. You can eat any of it. But let me level with you. There is something special he's been saving for me, and we're gonna go look at that right now. It was hard to get, and my gosh, am I excited. But here it is. Oh my freaking God. This, my friends, is a Moroccan blue lobster, and it is magnificent. Morocco, your lobster game is strong. This is something unreal. A beautiful beast, a giant creature. And what's really wild is the price. Right now, we're gonna weigh this thing and find out what it's actually worth. 4 kilograms, that is almost 9 pounds of lobster. So Abdul says the total price for this lobster is $150. That's about $16 per pound. I'm not gonna say this too loud. I can't believe how good of a deal that is if we were in the USA. Oh, hey Abdul, how you doing? He's gone. If we were in the USA, it'd probably be at least twice that price. It is a remarkable price considering the size of the lobster. I wanna make sure nobody can hear that.
Before we see that lobster get cooked up, I'm heading to one of this port's food stalls with plenty of ready-to-eat seafood.
Is this fresh?
Yeah, it's fresh.
It's fresh?
From today.
It's from today. Could I have an oyster, please?
Yeah, of course. If you have some water on side, you will be take fresh.
He's saying we're hoping there's some water inside. That's how we know it's fresh.
If no water, it's not fresh.
That's a lot of water. Hit it with some sweet lemon.
A little water because it's very salt.
Thank you, sir. All right, very cool. Still a lot of ocean water. I'm drowning over here. Briny, a little bit of citrus, and then just a nice, tender, slightly slimy oyster. It's gooey in all the right ways. It just took a couple of chews, and then it just slid right down my throat. So that is oyster, but there's a few other seafood offerings here. This is the sea urchin. What we're looking for here is the roe. Here you go, my guy.
The water.
Oh, a lot of water.
We put it also some lemon.
Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You can see orangey eggs, but there's other internal organs there that are bitter. You don't want to eat that. It's going to be more bitter than my ex's, which, I mean, look at me now. They've got to be bitter. I've got a cool internet food show. What do they have? Long-lasting marriages and kids? Ah, who wants that? That's a unique flavor. Okay, it's a little gritty. There's some sand in there. Wow, it's a little tangy, a little bit of a rubbery flavor to it, and then it's also rich because of the eggs. If you've never had a sea urchin, it is a unique flavor. Next, there is one more thing over here. Ah, yes, raw seafood basking in the sun. Mussels, anchovies, and shrimp. This is all raw.
Cooked with vinegar.
Oh, but it's not cooked with heat. It's like ceviche.
No, like ceviche, yeah.
Hits it with some lemon. When I was in Peru, what happened is I ate the ceviche and it was very good. So I ate a lot of it. And then I lost several pounds after that. It really ran through my system. But, you know, it's a new day. It's a new scenario. It's a new ceviche sitting in the sun. I'm gonna just get all these pieces combined. Let's give it a shot. Oh, come on. Very good. Olive oil?
Olive oil. From here, from Essaouira.
Olive oil from here, plus that citrus. And even the texture of the seafood is incredible. It's kind of slightly bouncy. It's a little bit more dense. This is dangerous. I like ceviche, but sometimes ceviche doesn't like me. So this is pretty good. I'm gonna eat 3 or 4 more of these, and then we're headed to the restaurant. Thank you so much.
With pleasure.
Well done here.
In the heart of the Medina stands a restaurant with a legacy of its own, where Mediterranean and Moroccan flavors join forces, steeped in history and tradition.
Put her there.
Nice to meet you.
Meet Merwan, chef and owner of Vert.
So far, I find Essaouira to be very charming. And in this old part of the city, you see all these very ancient structures and restaurants like this. This building we're in right now, how old is this?
Like 12 years.
All right. I thought he might say 1,200 years. What about the gate? How old is that?
400 years.
Do you see my point here? I thought you were going to say 4. I almost got scared. There's a lot of history in this city.
Essaouira's story dates back thousands of years, but it wasn't until the 18th century that it took the name we know today. With a long 1,800-mile Atlantic coastline that spans the entire country, seafood is important to Moroccan cuisine, shaping many of the iconic dishes you'll find here. Like sardines, stuffed with a flavorful sauce known as Chermoula.
Chermoula is a mix of many spices, garlic, parsley, olive oil, and tomatoes. We mix it.
And even though Morocco is the world's biggest exporter of sardines, the seafood scene here is much more than these mighty silver fish.
We are famous in Essaouira with the Tagine, We do the monkfish.
Wait, so monkfish is something you've cooked with before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Because we brought you a monkfish.
Really?
Yes.
Good.
I'm very excited about this because in the different fish markets I go to around the world, I don't see the monkfish that often.
Turns out the monkfish is a delicacy here in this country, especially in coastal cities like Casablanca and Essaouira.
That is the monkfish, but I've also brought you something very special, and that is this right here.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a lobster this big?
I cook only small, like 500 grams.
Yeah, I don't think most chefs want a lobster this big.
Yeah.
It's tough to work with. I mean, this is a thick shell.
Yeah.
What is your method for cooking this giant beast? It's a huge lobster. What are we doing?
A lobster like this, simply steamed and eaten plain, would be incredible. But I want to see what happens when Merwan works his Moroccan magic.
The chef has perfectly vivisected the lobster into 2 pieces, and then the claws. Take a look at this monster right here. Just the claw alone is like already 2 pounds. The way he's gonna prepare this, it is not by boiling or steaming. Let's see how he does it.
First, he prepares a rich seasoning blend: butter, grated garlic, parsley, pepper, and salt. He spreads this mixture generously over the lobster, leaving the claws untouched, as they'll be enjoyed later with just a squeeze of fresh lime. Now the whole lobster is sent to the oven, where the heat transforms it into an irresistible shade of gold.
A remarkable amount of seafood for $150. Is there even any cultural component to this anymore? This is just straight up food. I can't say the P word. Corn. They're saying corn now. This is kind of that head butter digestive juices. I'm gonna put that on a piece of the tail, fork it. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is a glorious bite. Maybe Moroccan food really is the best in the world. Meaty, big chunks of lobster, tons of garlic, and then that head butter is so delicious when you mix it in with the meat. Let's try this tail bite, saturated in butter and garlic. Oh my God, there's nothing to not like about that. What he's done here, masterful. Actually, I feel like bringing him over here. Chef, can I feed you?
Yeah.
That's what I like about this part of the world. It's normal. Take it away. The whole thing. Yeah, go for it.
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
He's a big fan of his own work. I am too, what can I say? That is good. But honestly, my favorite seafood in the world is what you see right here, the lobster claw. I'm gonna try to take it apart. I wanna keep that meat intact. Whoops. All right, some of the meat is still at the bottom here. Oh, this is a legendary amount of lobster. The extraction did not go that great, if I'm honest. Since this one does not have butter, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of citrus. This is the best seafood experience I've had in a long time. When you're eating a claw this big, you can see the muscle fibers are literally gigantic. There's a great chew, it's kind of nice bite to it. Really quick, I'm gonna stop this one. Oh, you can't eat this. I was gonna give some to the camera guy, but you can't have it. He has gout. What about this one? You can. No gout. Oh, look at this big piece right here. There you go. So that is the lobster. But what about the monkfish?
First, the chef fillets the already skinned monkfish. And I gotta say, even now, it's not exactly winning any beauty contests.
In other countries, people really love the monkfish liver. Do you use the liver?
No.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
If you went to Japan, they pay so much money for that.
Really?
They love it. Sometime give it a try, will you?
I will.
Okay, the monkfish I brought. You threw away the liver already?
Yes.
Oh.
For the sauce, he creates the iconic Chermoula, made fresh with parsley, paprika, ginger, turmeric, cumin, black pepper, salt, tomato paste, and grated garlic. The monkfish fillet is coated in this bold marinade and left to soak up those flavors. In a tagine, the chef lays down a bed of chopped carrots, followed by the marinated fish. Then comes another colorful mix of sliced veggies, tomatoes, bell peppers, potatoes, more carrots, cherry tomatoes, and olives. The remaining Chermoula sauce is diluted with water and poured over the whole thing before it's set on a fire to slowly cook. And just like that, this monkfish has never looked better.
Now, typically how people would eat this is they would get bread and they would use the bread here to scoop up little pieces of fish and vegetable. I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is just get some of these veggies because I wanna try the real flavors here. There's turmeric, there's cumin, there's a load of spices, plus just tons of fresh vegetables. It tastes amazing. Actually, it tastes very healthy too. But I'm here for the monkfish. This is gonna be my first time trying monkfish outside of Asia. Let's go for it. Wow, I can't believe how good that is. It's slightly flaky, a little bit mushy, a little sticky when you chew it. And the flavor. You can taste the sweetness from the bell peppers and the other vegetables. I can't believe how tender and how delicious that is. This is one of my best seafood experiences of my life. That is why you cannot judge a book by its cover. That monkfish, that is one ugly mother cover. But in the end, when you break it open and cook what's inside, absolutely astounding. So this is our first cheap, mega-sized seafood meal. But from here, we have another seafood that's also gigantic and even cheaper. We're gonna go find that food next. Mohammed, thank you for meeting me in Essaouira.
Now you became a Moroccan.
Well, it's a city name with 15 vowels.
Exactly, all the vowels.
Mohammed is the co-founder of Moroccan Food Tour, making him the perfect person to tell me more about Essaouira.
What makes this place stand apart from any other city?
It's one of the touristy cities. The vibe is very laid back. It's not the same pace that you will feel in Casablanca or in Rabat. Essaouira is very chill, but also fishing here is big. So for sure, you find fresh seafood, fresh catch every day.
What I'm really struck by the incredible variety of seafood that exists here. Dude, right here, this is what I'm talking about.
Sharif, Habibi.
This is what I'm talking about. Can I see this?
And watch out, of course.
Sure, it's got
It's still alive.
big pinchers right there. This is a giant crab. This guy was just walking by, and we get to see this.
This is a European spider crab, a migratory dweller of the Mediterranean.
It has giant claws.
With a lifespan of 5 to 10 years, they can grow up to 11 pounds.
I'm buying this crab. How much does it weigh?
3.5 kg.
3.5.
Yeah.
It's over 7 pounds. The price, you gotta tell me the price.
300 dirham.
Okay. This is where I use my poker face. 300. That's like $30. I guess so.
That's a decent price compared to Casablanca prices, man.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
It's all acting. I'm not trying to look too pumped. Okay, 30.
Let me do anything.
Thank you, my man. Shukran.
Man, that's mind-blowing.
This is insanely affordable seafood. I cannot believe it. This thing is still alive, it's gigantic, and it costs $30. If you had a king crab, by comparison, in Vietnam, for example, for the same weight, it would cost $300 to $400. So here's what we've got to do. We should head to a restaurant to cook it up.
I'm excited already.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it, man.
Nestled in a charming 19th century building, Darbaba Restaurant offers a delightful culinary journey into the heart of authentic Moroccan cuisine. Here, we're gonna cook not just one, but 2 oversized spider crabs fresh from the market.
We have our 2 live spider crabs right here. In a moment, they're about to jump into this boiling pot of water, but first, that water must be seasoned. Mohammed, take it away. Kosher salt. Meanwhile, I have a dish with thyme, rosemary, onion, and a couple cloves of garlic, and that is gonna head inside too. Now that the water is full of delicious flavors, it's time to add the crab. Oh my God. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, are those crabs still alive? Well, the answer, not for long. This is the most traditional way to prepare crab here in Essaouira. It's about boiling the crab directly. These are gonna boil for 20, 25 minutes, right?
Yes, 20.
Then we're gonna pop them out and try it out.
After boiling, the crabs are immediately transferred to an ice bath to rapidly stop the cooking process, preventing them from overcooking. Next, the carapace is carefully removed, but all the rich, briny juices inside are saved for later. The inedible bits, face, and gills are discarded. Then the crab is split in half, dismembered, and arranged on a plate, garnished with fresh lime and microgreens.
When people watch the video back, it's gonna seem very set up that we were sitting down talking by the port and then a guy walked by with a crab. That was not set up. That guy just walked by with a crab, and that crab is right here. In a moment, we're gonna try this crab, but first, we're supposed to literally drink the juice from the crab's skull.
That's how you do it, man.
It's salty, it's like a crab stock, but a little bit more flavorful. Very surprising, very delicious, and a cool preparation.
This little bit of ironiness.
I like it. Now here we've got the leg meat. We could have made this into some complicated crab recipe, but instead, we're just kind of going for the real flavor of spider crab.
Cheers, man.
That's really good.
Wow.
He's chilled the crab. So it's not hot, it's not room temp, it's a little bit chilled. It's so juicy. So you're getting delicate, sweet morsels of crab meat, but you're also getting a little bit of that thyme and rosemary, just a kiss of flavor from those other herbs they put into the pot.
Shout out to the chef, shout out to the guy walking in the port.
He made our day, it's so awesome. In a moment, we're gonna be trying these gigantic crab claws. First, salad.
The twist of this one is the argan oil.
Ooh, argan.
Argan oil comes from the roasted seeds of the argan tree, a resilient native of Morocco and Algeria. And apparently, goats love it too.
Argan oil is a unique thing actually for Morocco. You have the edible version, but it's known more for its cosmetic use.
Is that what's in the serum my wife makes me put on my face?
Probably yes.
This traditional salad comes together with olive oil, shallots, red and green bell peppers, tomatoes, sauteed onions, black olives, parsley, salt, pepper, and the final touch, argan oil.
Super fresh,
A little sweet notes.
tangy, a little sour, but there's something that is unique to the argan oil, and it has a distinct kind of bold flavor that matches well with all the fresh ingredients. I really like it. Right here, we have what I'm told is the most prized part of the spider crab. I can't believe just how good it is.
And the difference of flavor between the leg and this part.
Noticeable. If you break this part, it'll get that tendon out. Oh, and there we have it. Oh, that is really a unique piece of meat.
So I got you the first on a list with a thing.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
That was so good.
Wow.
I don't usually like chilled seafood because I feel like it kind of dulls the flavor a little bit, but that was so flavorful. The fat just sticks to the meat. It has so much flavor, my God.
It's so moist. I don't know, it's like ocean milk.
Yeah. Aside from the salad, I have one more thing that has argan in it, and that is this restaurant's whiskey sour. Oh, that's nice too. Oh my God. Now, if I'm honest, in coming to Morocco, I didn't know how much of this type of stuff I'd be able to enjoy coming here. Of course, every Muslim country is different. In some places you go, like Lebanon, it's open, people can kind of do what they want, nobody cares. And then I've been to places too, like Iran, where it's a dry country. You can't openly get alcohol.
Yeah.
So where does Morocco lie on that spectrum?
Morocco actually is a touristy destination. Alcohol is not just sold here, but also produced here.
Oh.
We do also produce some of the great wines out there.
How far back does that go? To the French?
Mainly from the French era, but also Moroccans back in the days and before the French influence. The drinking culture came from the Jewish community that was living in here. It's a fairly common thing in our culture.
For outsiders, for foreigners, anything goes.
Of course.
I'm told in Essaouira, there's something that goes beyond the drink.
Well, there's a herb that grows in nature.
Rosemary.
Not necessarily rosemary, but talking about cannabis, obviously. So in the 70s, Morocco became very famous internationally for the quality of the cannabis we do have here. Although, in the law, it is not legal.
People kind of look the other way.
You can do it, but just be smart. That's what I would say.
Understood. Mohammed,
Yep.
it was amazing to get to spend some time with you and to share this epic feast.
Yeah, such a happy day.
An extremely happy ending and one of the best bites of seafood I've ever had.
My pleasure to share that with you, man.
Hungry for more fun food videos? Join me at More Best Ever Food Review Show, a channel that's unfiltered, raw, half the quality, and twice the fun.
Could you walk away and come back? Oh, look, the server.
Subscribe now and you probably won't regret it.
It is so big that they had to tape it with, what do you call that kind of tape? Box tape? So right here we have the tagine, which contains the Monkfish. Stop it. Focus. I'm really stuck on this tape part right now. What do you call that tape? Scotch tape. Yeah, and that's what you want from an oyster. You don't want it too big. Too big is not good. You don't want a gigantic mouthful of oyster that you're choking on. You want something this size, ladies. Wait, what?
Daddy.
Hi. We're doing a scene filming this fish.
Oh my God. What's that?
I gotta go. I'll call you back within 5 minutes.
Okay.
I love you. Boom, and that is the end of our video here in Essaouira. One and done. Tomorrow, I'm headed to Marrakesh, but this guy, he is not. So I have to say thank you to you now, Mohammed. Mohammed, thank you for coming to this city and sharing your food knowledge with me. He can also share his food knowledge with you if you book a tour at MoroccanFoodTour.com. His company is putting on food tours in 7 different cities.
Tangier, Chefchaouen, Fez, Rabat, Casablanca, Marrakesh, and Essaouira.
That's one city. What are the other 6? Make the most of your time when you come to Morocco, book a food tour, and get led by a local who really knows what they're doing. That's my recommendation. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching this video. I will see you next time. That is it for this one. Peace.
And subscribe.
Bye. This way, my friend.
Okay.
Off to more fun
Yeah,
adventures. Now that
exactly.
I know people drink drinks here.
Let's go to the club, man.
Oh, there's a club?